My roommate found a mysterious liquid in her cup, left there by the campus bad boy. I told her to call the cops immediately. Instead, she blushed, acting all shy and coy. Jackson just likes me too much, she giggled. Later, after she was beaten, imprisoned, and abused by him, she turned her hatred toward me. This is all your fault. Why didn't you force me to call the police back then? After she went psycho and killed me, I opened my eyes and was back. Back to that exact day she asked me, what is this in my cup? This time, I played dumb. I didn't see a thing. I didn't know a thing. And I sure as hell didn't say a thing. I died in the abandoned cafeteria of the old campus district. My clothes were ripped to shreds, exposing skin that was nothing but a canvas of purple and blue bruises. I was practically naked, humiliated. Tiffany stood over me, laughing like a total maniac. Sarah, you deserve this. This is karma, bitch, she screamed. If you had just pushed me a little harder back then, if you hadn't let me talk you out of calling the cops, I wouldn't have turned into this thing. This is all your fault. She doused the cafeteria floor with gasoline, the pungent smell choking my lungs. With a flick of her wrist, she tossed a lighter onto my broken body. Boom, the flames roared to the heavens, consuming my flesh. I didn't even leave a corpse behind. When I opened my eyes again, I was back to the day the nightmare began. Sarah, what the hell is floating in my cup? Tiffany's confused voice pulled me back to reality. My eyes snapped open, and a rush of ecstasy flooded my brain. Even God must have thought my death was bullshit because here I was, reborn. This time, looking at Tiffany's inquiring face, I just stared blankly. I looked at the disgusting, cloudy white slime floating in her water cup. I knew exactly what body fluid that was, but I feigned ignorance. I don't know, probably just someone expanding a prank? I shrugged, looking bored. Tiffany's face turned pale. She looked around the study hall nervously. Finally, her clingy nature kicked in, and she grabbed my hand. Sarah, come with me to the security room, not pushing it. She's suddenly terrified. She wants me to hold her hand. Not in this fucking lifetime. I yanked my hand back and clutched my stomach. I put on an Oscar-worthy performance. Sorry, Tiff, I'm not feeling so hot. I can't go with you. Tiffany frowned, looking annoyed that her sidekick wasn't obeying. You were fine a second ago. How does your stomach suddenly hurt? I looked at her with innocent doe eyes. I don't know. Maybe lunch isn't sitting right. Don't worry about me. Go check the footage yourself. After I said that, I slumped onto the desk, pretending to be weak. Tiffany huffed and walked out of the study hall, looking back every 3 steps like a lost puppy. The second she was gone, I scrambled up, packed my shit, and got ready to head back to the dorm. Usually I'd wait for her. Not anymore. In this life, I'm staying out of it. I'm going to grab some popcorn and watch the psycho bitch and the psycho dick destroy each other. But less than 2 minutes later, Tiffany walked back in, beaming like she just won the lottery. Behind her trailed Jackson, walking with that arrogant swagger, looking like he owned the place. Jackson was our college's notorious bad boy, and not in the sexy way. He was unhinged. He was violent and moody. His claim to fame? He smashed a beer bottle over a faculty dean's head in the dark and got away with it completely scot-free. Why? Just because the dean suggested freshmen should do an extra hour of study hall. Because of that legendary act, a bunch of losers and wannabe gangsters started worshiping him. He became the top dog on campus, thinking he could summon wind and rain. In my last life, when we checked the security footage and saw Jackson jerking off into Tiffany's cup, I told her to call the cops immediately. Getting targeted by a sexual predator like that never ends well. But I never expected that Tiffany wasn't a normal human being. She was brain rotted. She didn't call the police. Instead, she acted like she was the main character in some twisted